Hi everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. So I've been asked to do a video on what skincare I use, and I think that was Shannon who asked me to do that video, and I believe Chris asked me to show how I put on my blush and my highlighter. Hold on, I need some Vaseline. Okay, so I'm gonna put on makeup and talk about what skincare I wear. And it's pretty much the same thing all the time. I gotta fix my eyebrow though, because it's all wanky. It's out of wank. So did everyone have a good weekend? I know it's like such a weird May 2-4 weekend for everybody, right? I wonder if people were able to go up into their trailers, or does that start on Tuesday? If it starts on Tuesday, because well, it's a bleak day the last couple of days here in Toronto, but Friday was a beautiful day, so I would imagine a lot of people went outside and did what they weren't supposed to do. Anyway, we need, what do we need? We need a primer. Okay, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal foundation. Oh my, this is probably my top 2 favorite foundations. I love this foundation. It looks great on. It oxidizes perfectly. I love this foundation. I think it might work for people with dry skin better or normal skin better because it's really glowy and shiny, but you can tone that down. I have a very hydrated face today, so I think I'm just going to go in for, I don't know, what primer? I'm going to use a Tatcha. Okay, so my morning time routine for skincare. When I get up in the morning, have a shower, my favorite shampoo, and I've tried very expensive kinds from Sephora. I mean, the Moroccan oil and Living Proof. God, there was another one I had samples from Sephora. But my absolutely favorite shampoo, I swear to God, is Dove. It's Dove. It used to be Pantene, and Pantene is really good too. I was a Pantene girl for years. And then I tried Dove shampoo. I think we got it as a mission, maybe from Topbox Circle, and fell in love with the shampoo and the conditioner. And my hair is very long. It's wet now still. I just got to shower. It's long, and the ends need a cut bad, but fine. When I use Dove, I don't need to whack in the leave-in conditioner. It just feels clean. So for me personally, I know there's, you know, expensive shampoos out there and stuff, but girl, get some Dove. I like Dove. Try it, you know, but everyone's hair is different too. So I guess not every, you know, shampoo is going to work the same for everybody, right? I have thin hair and it's fine, but there's a lot of it. That's what my hairstylists say to me. Your hair is fine and it's thin, but I have a lot. And I don't think it would be as thin. It's just that my nervous tick is playing with my hair. That's my nervous tick. I used to, look, there's a knot in it. I used to always have a chain around my neck and play with like whatever pendant was on that chain, or play with my ring, but then it went to my head, and I'm playing with my head now. Went to my head. Oh, that's funny. I'm just playing with my hair now, and I have to stop that because I'm pulling. Like, I pull handfuls of hair out of my head every day. I had to stop that. So it's usually up. I usually keep my hair up all day, because if not, I'm just pulling at it, right? Or just maybe I need to wear a chain. I don't know. Okay. So get out of shower. First thing I reach for is, I put my eye cream on first. I don't know if you're supposed to put it on second. I don't know. I don't use micellar waters often because I find that it burns my skin. I do like this one, the Caudalie one. Every now and then I'll use it. Not every day though. I don't use that every day because my skin is very sensitive, right? It's dry and sensitive. So I don't know if this is going to help anybody who's got oily skin. But I just find that it just burns my face, or just makes it red. So I don't use that very often. There's another one by Sephora. Veronica had sent me a long time ago. I think it was like over a year ago. And it was the Sephora green tea micellar water. I don't think they have it anymore. Like, she gave me a bottle probably this size, and I absolutely loved it. And then I went to go look for it, and I don't think they sell it anymore. But it was a really good micellar water. L'Occitane had a good one. And I know a lot of people really like this one, the Garnier Marcella water. So that's a good cheap pharmacy option. And this one here is for, this one, oh, it's for all skin types. But I think there's one for sensitive skin as well. I don't know if it was that one or not. So I don't use that. So I pretty much put my eye cream on first. And my eye cream is not there. Hold on. I'll pull out my stash bag. And these are all items that I bought off of Facebook pages. Oh, why do I feel weird? I feel like acid reflux coming right up in my jaw almost. Just go away. I don't need this today. Caudalie eye cream. That's the one I've been using forever. Like for a long time now. Oh. Hold on a second. Okay, it's like I had bubbles of gas coming up my esophagus and it was causing pain going up my throat and in my jaw. Yeah, acid reflux, it's a bitch. So I put on my eye cream, and in the morning, I pretty much just put on eye cream and moisturizer. That's all I do in the morning. The daytime moisturizer that I'm using right now is Tatcha, the Dewy. Love that one. There's also a really good one. It's the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve face cream. That's a really good one. Pond's cold cream. So I've been moisturizing my face since I was 12 because I have dry skin. And I've been using Pond's for years. Like I would go to Oil of Olay. You know, I've tried L'Oreal, and they are all great brands. But for me, for pharmacy, oh, Pond's, I'm telling you, beats a whole lot of them. Like if I tried an expensive skincare that would totally wreck my skin, and you know, you think it wouldn't because of the price and stuff, I'd go back and use my Pond's for a week. And just by going back and using my Pond's moisturizer and nothing else on my face except for eye cream, my skin would go back to normal. And I find that, like, for me, because I have sensitive skin, certain, you know, face masks and stuff like that will break me out, right? My skin doesn't like it. So I'll try, you know, anything that I get, I try once. And I pretty much know, I guess, after you take off the face mask or the next day, if this is good for my face or not. Because if I wake up and it's a lot redder than it was when I went to bed kind of thing, then okay, it was the face mask because it was the only thing that was different, right? So that's pretty much all I do in the morning is wear eye cream and moisturizer. If I'm going to cleanse my face, bounce. If I'm going to cleanse my face, I like two right now. I like the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser, and I like this Tatcha Mini, but I really like these two. And I think I like them because you got like grains in them, like little bits of grains, it seems like, which is nice to help exfoliate as well. And my favorite face mask, I just dropped it on the floor. Do I have another one in here? Yes, I do. As I showed in my video. So this one by Fresh, it's the Youth Preserve Rescue Mask. I'll probably do this 3-4 times a week. It's gentle on your skin. And it's not really a face mask. You know, you leave it on for like 3 minutes and wash it off. And as you're washing it off, you're, you know, doing the circular motions and getting all those beads and stuff into your skin. But man, when I use this stuff, I can notice a difference immediately. Like I can see the brightening effect of it immediately. And for a really good exfoliant face mask, I love this one. The Yenza turmeric one. I got a full one in my bathroom that's almost gone. I have this one here, so I don't know. I'm hoping there's going to be one in a upcoming Topbox soon, right? Because they seem to have them. So I like that. For face mask, because you know you only keep that on for like 5 minutes too, and you wash it off, right? For face mask, like I'll do a face mask probably for sure once a week. Every now and then twice a week, but mostly it's only once a week. I really like this one. It's the Ole Henriksen face mask. So I'll probably do this like maybe once a week. I'll try different face masks maybe once a week on a Saturday or a Sunday, but I don't do this every day because my skin is so sensitive, so I don't do that. in the nighttime, when I'm getting ready to, you know, take off my makeup and go to bed, I don't use cleansing balms because every cleansing balm I've ever tried has broken my skin out into little white heads on my cheeks and just irritated my skin. Every single one. The Elemis one I've tried, that Fresh Clean Beauty one I've tried. My skin just doesn't like oil products very much. There is a Garnier oil that we got as a Topbox mission. My face liked that. Then after a while, I found that I was getting those white bumps again, so my skin doesn't really like oils. All right, that's enough foundation. So for me, when I'm taking off my makeup, I use, this is the only makeup wipe that I use, is the Oil of Olay one. You get this wet. It's like a cloth, and you get it wet, and it gets soapy. And I take off my makeup with that, and you put it back in, you rinse off the makeup, and you know, get the rest of it. And then I'll go in with one of my cleansers. And this, I only do this in the nighttime. I'll go in with one of these. And sometimes I don't do this every day. You know, I'll switch them up. But this is very gentle. So like sometimes I just don't do it. I'm like, my makeup is off. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I don't want to go through the whole routine. So I find that the makeup wipe works really, really good. And then if you're not sure if you got all your makeup off, you go back in with another one and you'll see, right? So I don't use a cleanser every day, but I would say probably 4 or 5 times a week I do. When I get that done, I put on my eye cream and I use this serum here by Caudalie. It's the Vino Perfect one. It's a milk serum. I found that this one, it doesn't irritate my skin. It doesn't make me break out or make me red. And a lot of serums I've tried has done that. And this is like one of the only ones that doesn't do that. So I really like this. This is all gone now. And, you know, if I see this on a Facebook page for sale for $5-6, I'll grab it. But I wouldn't pay like $10 for it. And oh, one of the other things are little like, this is an oatmeal face scrub. I had another one before, an oatmeal face scrub. I really, really like this one. And we got another one in Ipsy one time. I think it was like a coffee face scrub, but it didn't smell like coffee. Really like that one too. So that's really good. Oatmeal, really good. So I put on my eye cream, I put on my serum, and I put on my night cream, my Caudalie Vino Perfect night cream. That's what I've been wearing like for over a year now. I really, really like this. I found a big difference with my skin in the morning by using this. So, you know, I don't use sheet mask. I just personally can't because I feel like I get claustrophobic in them. So that's why I don't use them. And often with sheet masks, because my skin is so sensitive. Sorry, Chris, I'm trying to be mindful of the mirror. I just break out from them, or I don't like the way my skin feels after I take it off my face. It just doesn't feel right to me. So I don't use sheet masks, mostly because I just get claustrophobic in them. I can't handle it. Hold on. Where damn Liz? Okay. Ugh, Chris, mirror. I'm trying to be mindful. I need to put like a sticky right there so I know about the mirror in front of my face. I'm just going in with a light look today. This is the, what were you called? That floss one that we got from Topbox. And I believe it came in either Look Fantastic or Glossybox, didn't it? I like this. It doesn't stick. You know when you find some lip glosses, your hair sticks on it and stuff. It's not sticky. So I really like that gloss. I just don't want too much on. Okay. All right. So we got foundation done. Yeah, so that's pretty much my skincare routine. It doesn't change. And, you know, I find if you find products that work for you, a combination of products that work for you, stick with it. You know, you can always change it up and try something new, but that way you know, let's say if I want to try a new serum and I start trying this new serum and then my face breaks out, then I know it's the serum, you know? So if you're going to try something new in your routine, keep with your normal and then put in something new and, you know, you'll know within 3 days if it's good for your skin, if you're breaking out and stuff like that. That's what I think, but then again, I'm not an expert. I also want to show you guys, a lot of people have got this Ipsy bronzer stick in their Topbox. So, and I know it's Ipsy, and y'all know how I feel about this company, like, enough already. But this is, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is the only thing from the company that I love. And this is like my normal everyday makeup routine. I've been using this now for 2 years. It's almost gone, so I'm happy that it's coming in a box. But wait, I'll get a box and it's not going to be in it, guaranteed. So I pretty much just put it right in under my cheekbone, which is right here. And a little bit on top of my head, and it's creamy, it goes on nice, it goes on smooth. So if you got it and you're not sure if you got the same kind of skin tone, give it a try. I've also said go to the dollar store and get one of these brushes. Grab 2 if you're like me, because I'm after breaking 3 or 4 of these already. But it's so creamy and smooth, it just rubs in so nice. I love this brush for it. You've seen me do it 1,000 times. And I just think it looks perfect on your skin. And I can't believe I'm saying it because it's Ipsy, you know? And a lot of people are like, oh, Ipsy. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I had to delete some of my old videos off my phone. Right. So yeah, like I freaking love this Ipsy stick. I can't believe I'm saying that. I have the new one coming from Fenty, so we'll give that a try. And see what happens, you know, how well it works, and if I got the right one for my skin tone, which I don't know. I'm not sure because it's more darker. So we'll see. I might try to see if I can get one like that from Fenty. But, I mean, I've tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick, you know, to see if it would work. I've tried a ColourPop foundation stick to see if it would work. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? Yes. To see if it would work. And I'm telling you, give it a try, you know, see if you like it before you write it off, because I like it. It just rubs in so nicely and it's gone, you know, and it's so easy. It's like boom, 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 and it's done. Okay. Chris wanted me to show her about blush. Am I putting on concealer today? No, I'm not putting on concealer today. About blush and highlight. Okay, so I'm going to take this one from Ciate London, the marbled halo one right here, and I'm going to try to look for a clean brush, and I'm going to get a little brush. I like a little brush for my blush, and yeah, that's tiny, right? And I also like, I think that's almost too big though. Where is that other brush I used the other day? I'm kind of all over the place today. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this one here. It's a Firma brush. Got it from Ipsy. One of my favorite brushes. If you see it there for a $3 add-on, I love this brush. It's good for contour if you want to do your bronzing and stuff like that. And it's also really good for blush. And because my cheekbones are right here, so let's go back with the Ipsy stick. Just make the line. Because my cheekbones are here, right? So I don't want to go below my cheekbone. I always try to keep my blush, you know, on my, like my bone is here. And I always try to keep my blush here and not to have it go below here because then it just drags your face down. So I like this blush because it's nice and the curve is nice to brush it up. Or I'll use a small brush because sometimes the blush brushes are bigger. So you can use whatever brush you want. Like I'll go in with a brush that they call like this one here from Farah is a contour brush. And I like it because it's tiny, right? See how, you know, it's tinier than this one here actually. I guess until like, if you're like me, I'm not used to a big brush. You know, if you're not an expert, I would say go with the small one until you get used to it, right? And, you know what you're doing kind of thing. But I like the small one. And I just try to keep it right on my cheekbone and then just brush up. Move the mirror out of the way. And sometimes, as you've seen, I put blush on and it's way, way, way too much blush. So if I do that, then I'll take one of my big fluffy brushes and try to brush it off. I don't know what I'm trying to say today. It's like I'm not awake. So if I need a big one. That's not it. Where's my big ones? Oh, they're over there. Okay, well then I'll just use one of these. If I put on too much, then I'll usually take a big one, but I still try to keep it above the line. Like, keep it on my cheekbones and not come down here. Because I've done that. I've had my blush come down here and then it just drags my face down. So, now I gotta blend in this again. And if I find I end up doing that and it's still looking like it's dragging my face down, then I'll go back in with my Ipsy stick and do exactly what I did just then. I'll go and put more bronzer there. And so that way the contour of my shape, you know, looks where it should be. It's where it should be. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say today. Like, my brain is not, it's just not functioning properly. But it never functions properly. But I'm finding that I'm having a really hard time articulating what's in my head into speech. It's like I'm having a rough time articulating today. I need to go back to bed or something. Maybe I need food. Maybe it's just me. You know, just one of these days. Not with it. It's a holiday. Okay. Right. So that's how I do my blush. Highlight. Let's go with the new Ofra one that we got. And same thing with highlight. Like, sometimes I use a fan brush, which I don't mind. I know some people don't like the fan brushes. I don't mind them. I need to wash my brushes. Oh my God, they're so bad. My favorite highlight brush I have, and it's because it's tiny, so that way you can, you know, put it exactly where you want to put it. Like, I couldn't use a brush like this for my highlight because I'll just have it all over my face, right? But this is my absolutely favorite brush for highlight that we got from Ipsy. It's the All Over Highlight and Powder Brush. I like tiny brushes like this. I mean, you can even use an eyeshadow brush, you know, like I can just take this eyeshadow brush and use that for my highlight if I want to. You know what I mean? And for highlight, I try to keep it because my bone is right here. So I just try to keep it on my bone and I just brush up. That's it. I know some, like Jaclyn Hill puts her highlight right around here on the apples of her cheeks. But I don't know, that is too shiny for me. Let's try it this way. Why is it always hard to get the other side of your face? It's like, it's a struggle. Do you guys struggle with the other side of your face? You know, I'm right-handed, so this side is always easier with eyeshadow, everything. But the other side, it's a struggle. It's always a struggle. Right. And then sometimes I like to take my highlight and just go, you know, at the corners of my head, a little bit here, just a little brush on my nose. And I like to put it right here sometimes because it draws light into the corner of your eyes. I don't know if you guys are seeing any light because I'm not, but anyway, that's what I do. Sometimes I might even take my blush and put a little bit on my nose. And I might do this if I find that I'm wearing, that my foundation looks really, really pale on me that day. I might take my bronzer and do, you know, the normal parts of your face that you would put your bronzer. But still, if I find like right here it looks too white, like I'm too pale, I'll take my bronzer and just dab it all over my face. Just a little bit. That's it. Okay, what do we got to do now? Well, we're not going crazy with the makeup today. Not really. This is not really crazy. I think all I'm going to do is take a bronzer. Where's my Ofra bronzer? Oh, well, I'll just take this one from ColourPop. I'm just going to take the ColourPop bronzer. I really need to wash my brushes. Oh my God, I have so many dirty brushes. I'm going to do that tomorrow, I think. Wash my brushes tomorrow. Ladies, wash your brushes. You got to wash your brushes and your beauty sponge. Don't forget to wash them. I need a blending brush. God, brushes. All of my, like, it's all of my brushes. It's bad when my brushes, when I have to pick them up to look for a brush, it means that I need to wash. It's washing time. I'll take this one. Let me see. I just want a little blending brush. So this is what I do when I go to work, because I usually like to, you know, sleep in because I end up staying up late, which I shouldn't. I'm going to take this Farrah brush, I think. Uh-oh. Hold on, everybody. I'm so not with the motion today. I'm telling you, I'm not with it. Okay. All right. So when I get ready to go to work and I don't have time to put on a full face of makeup, I usually don't put on blush or highlight or concealer. Like, I'll just put on, and sometimes I don't even put on a primer. I just put on, because I have moisturizer on anyways. Like, I have to moisturize my skin. Moisturize your skin, ladies. Make sure you take your makeup off every night. Don't go to bed with your makeup on, because that's not helping your face. So make sure you take off your makeup and moisturize. And even if that's all you do is moisturize, then you're ahead of, you know, you're well ahead of the game, right? Make sure you moisturize. Even people with oily skin, still, you have to moisturize. And what I like about this foundation is it's got an SPF in it, so I don't have to worry about it. You know, it's already in the foundation. Okay, so in the morning, when I'm getting ready to go to work, I'll put on foundation. Like I said, I usually don't even put on a primer because I just finished putting on my moisturizer, and, you know, I'm usually in a rush because I like to sleep as long as I can. And sometimes I don't even put a primer on my eyelids because I would have put foundation here. So that could kind of work like as a primer. Not the best primer, but I just take my bronzer and put it all over my eye, just to give it some kind of a color, because I have like red eyelids anyway. So I'm trying to take away the red eyelid look. If I have foundation on my face, and I want it all to kind of coincide together. So what's the point of me putting foundation on if my eyelids are red? It kind of looks weird, right? I mean, you know, for me, because my eyelids have a weird discoloration on it. So I'll just take my bronzer and put it on my eyes. Put on some mascara, and I'll put on a lipstick, or I won't. I'll just take my favorite chapstick, everybody. If you have dry lips, pick this up. I have tried everything they had, and this stuff, Vaseline, simple, easy, cheap, I think it's the best. I think it's the best thing for your lips. For me personally, it's the only thing that works for me. I've tried the Bite Beauty stuff. What was the other one? Laneige. I've tried all of it. Nothing worked for me, but that stuff it's like my holy grail now. And I got it on Amazon as an add-on for like, I don't know, $1.99 or $2.99, something like that. That's it. You know, if I want to get funky, if I'm feeling kind of frisky today, if I got enough time, I might take a little bit of my highlight and just dab it on my eyelid. And I put on some mascara. There we go. This one is too light, though. I probably wouldn't have picked this one for my eyelid. I probably would have went in with a highlight like a little bit darker kind of thing for my eyelid instead of this really white one, because I just wanted a little bit of shine. That's if I feel like it that day. Most days I don't. You know, most days it's just make myself look a little tiny bit presentable, and then we go. You know, you're in a rush, you're going to work, you're up, you know, what if you're up with your kids because they were sick and you still got to go to work, right? You're dead ass tired, and we all want our sleep. I love my sleep, but I'm bad though. I'm so bad. I'll stay up. I'm telling you, I'm staying up until 2 o'clock in the morning watching that Korean drama. Swear to God. Most times in the morning, I don't even bother with my lashes under here either, because I'm like, you know, I just don't want to look horrible going to work, right? I'm not saying that people need to wear makeup either, you know. I just like to cover up my red cheeks. I think that's the reason why I like my foundation, is that I just want to cover up my red cheeks. I mean, a lot of people don't have to wear foundation. Most people don't. Most people don't have to wear makeup. We just like to do it. It's something fun to do. It makes us feel better, you know, or feel good. And I like the quiet time I get when I sit here and play with makeup. I think that's one of the things I like too, is, you know, I can come in here for 30 minutes and just play around. It's my quiet time, you know. That's one of the enjoyments of it. And the fact that there's all of you and we have something in common and you're here. And that's the biggest enjoyment of it, right? But yeah, this is pretty much how I would go to work in the morning. It's plain and simple. Like I said, sometimes most times I don't even stick the highlight there. It's a little bit of bronzer, mascara, foundation, maybe a lipstick, maybe not, and I'm gone out the door. And that's my skincare routine. It isn't anything extravagant. I don't use essence and toners. Every toner I've ever tried has burned my face and just irritated my skin, so I don't use toners. And just wash your face. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my skincare routine. It's pretty simple. You don't have to use these brands. Like I said, the only reason why I'm using these brands is because I buy them off a Facebook page. And if I can get this here face mask for $5-6, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll grab that. That's a great price, right? Roxanne gave me this one. I do have a full size of this one coming. I bought it when they had the sale because I really like this moisturizer. But the Pond's moisturizer, I love that too. You know, I have a bottle in there. I'll go back and forth, right? You know, as an eye creams, like, sometimes I don't know if eye creams really work. And honestly, I don't know if they work, you know, because I have my crow's feet, you know what I mean? So I can't say they work. I can't say one is better than the other. I just use Caudalie, and so I just stuck with it, right? And when I run out of what I got, and if I don't get any more, I'll use something else that we got in a box. You know, so I couldn't really tell you if, you know, if there's a better eye cream or not, to be honest. I like an eye cream that I know moisturizes my skin, because my skin is really dry and it's really soft and fragile right here. That's pretty much it. What I want from an eye cream is just to moisturize it down here so it's not so dry. But do they work? I don't know. I don't really see a difference. And I've tried a whole bunch of them. I don't really see a big difference, right? But who knows? Maybe, you know, after 5 years, I might have one less wrinkle. Who knows? That's it, everyone. That's what I use. Again, I don't know much if people have oily skin. So the only YouTuber that I know who has oily skin is Jackie Aina. So if you have oily skin, check her out. She's a great YouTuber. She knows a lot of, I mean, she's an expert, right? She's a beauty guru. She knows what she's at. She knows what she's doing. I've learned so much from her. And she's got oily skin, especially with makeup. She has some really good tips for makeup with oily skin. But that's what I use. My skin is dry and it's sensitive. So I just don't put a lot on my face. And I find the less that I put on, the better it is for my skin. And, you know, I'll try something once, but if I break out or if it burns, I'll never try it again. You know what I mean? And for me, I find vitamin C, if I use it sparingly, my face likes it. Same thing as hyaluronic acid. If I use it every day, my skin doesn't like it. It doesn't, it's too sensitive. I break out, I turn red. But if I use it maybe twice a week, it's okay. I also have a Kate Somerville retinol cream that I'll put on once a week. I just put it on once a week and that's it on Sundays, because I know that my skin would just get really irritated from retinol if I use too much, you know, use it every day. And that's with some ingredients. I would say try it, and if you're okay, 3 days later, try it again, you know, and if you're still okay, 2 days later, try it again if you want to incorporate it into your skincare routine. But I don't know. I just think that a lot of this stuff you can go to Walmart and get the same great skincare. You know, I suggest checking out Pond's. Oil of Olay is really good, and you know what? They're really expensive too. Their eye cream is $40-something. You know, same with L'Oreal, right? But check out Pond's. I think Pond's is great. I wish they came out with an eye cream. I don't think they did though. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys use? Let me know in the comments down below. What is your everyday skincare routine? Like, is it different from the morning? Do you incorporate a product in the evening? Or is both all the same? You know, the same stuff you use in the morning is what you do in the evening time. What are your favorite brands? What don't you like? There is a brand, oh, Drunk Elephant, I can't use. And there's another one. Drunk Elephant and another brand. What is it? Burns my skin. Kills me. I can't remember. You guys might know what it is. I can't remember. But there's 2 brands that I know that I can't go near. And people love those brands, but I can't touch them. They just kill my face. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. It's Monday. I'm just goofing around the house. What are you doing? How was your weekend? And with everything opening up on Tuesday here in Ontario, does that affect you? Do you get to go back to work? Let me know in the comments down below. Bye. Love you.